All right, YouTube, we are live. We are live. It is your boy Zulu Gullah. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Started a little early this morning. I have something to do, so I said, well, let me start a little early. I'm going to go ahead and get me some breakfast. Then I'm gonna make my way to my destination. Um, but 10 to 15 minutes or so, I want to stay here and talk to y'all about this stream that I put up. I've mentioned this before. I've actually got a document drafted on TikTok about this. You go on TikTok, you'll see it. Uh, I can perfect it. And the other thing is, I went over that contract for Black America. I'm gonna be honest with you. The reason why it wasn't taken serious is because of the way it was written. Um, no shade to Ice Cube, but it wasn't concrete. It wasn't stern enough, and it wasn't specific enough. Um, the document, especially the updated document that I'm working on, is well versed. I have to make some adjustments because what I did was I mixed in a proposal and plea for Black America on the things that we need to work on, not they, but us. We need to work on. Sorry about that. Let me correct myself. Uh, to hold ourselves accountable and make ourselves more serious about what we are trying to do. And I'll share that with y'all as well. Then I'll get into the proposal and demand, that'll go out politically to presidential candidates, all political candidates on every level. So, but what I really want to reinforce in y'all is that when your borders are purposely being opened to allow illegal immigration, and then they turn around and they give benefits and um, money to these illegal immigrants at the cost of the taxpayer, that alone is theft, is fraud, is misappropriation of funds. Um, and then it also blatantly shows that the government, when they want to issue out money, especially for critical things like housing and food, start businesses and stuff like that, without meeting certain criteria, without meeting credit criteria, none of that, they can just issue it out at their discretion, at the expense of you. Then you have to invoke what we call restitution, what we call reparations, what we call there's another word for it too. Um, you do it by grievance and redress. So when you look at all of these millions of illegal immigrants who have came over here and how much money has been divided up amongst them, you got to understand that that is your money. You know, and we could talk reparations owed from slavery. I'm never going to let that go. I don't think anybody black should. If you have roots in this country, if you are ADOS or FBA, or if you're indigenous, you should never let that go. Um, it's insanity to never hold fuel to the fire about that. But I can tell you in modern times right now where we at current events, what's been transpiring since this administration's been in office, that you have been harmed And you wonder why you're being taxed. You wonder why you have inflation. You wonder why these prices as high as they are. They try to say that it's because of this, because of that. It's because of collection of things. The misuse of funds across the board um, is very big in our situation right now. Also, you have to take into account that when Donald Trump gave out um, a lot of wealth back to the middle class during his tenure, that the deep state wanted that money back. It hurt their pockets. I told y'all in earlier streams, early in the year, last year, that what's going on with this administration is, and what they're doing by the Federal Reserve raising rates, they're doing a recall. All that wealth that went to the middle class, they want it back. Not only that, they want more, and they want to redistribute um, starter kits pretty much for these illegal immigrants to be the new fuel for the economy, because they're tired of you as the middle class. They know you want more. They know that you're demanding more, and they don't want to adjust the pay scale. They don't want to give you what you're worth. They want you to keep dealing with stuff as it has been for the last 30, 40, 50 years. And since you're used to, well, not used to, but you have surpassed minimum wage, you have surpassed $10, $12 an hour, you've even surpassed $15 an hour. The correct minimum wage and full-time wage scale, that where it's supposed to be at, they don't want to pay you. They don't want to adjust it. They don't want to pay you. So they want to get people in here who is 30, 40 years behind on pay rate, because they'll be happy with it. It's different to them. It's new to them. That's what y'all don't understand. You know, and I try to tell y'all these things. I try to talk to y'all about these things. I try to give y'all the science of these things. And I know that there's a major disconnect and distraction, because we only have 62 subscribers. And I've told y'all how to beat the system and help each other become millionaires. And I'm giving y'all this information that you'll you'll be more than just worried about what you see, what they give you on the news. You know, you're getting the breakdown of the design of what's going on, right? It's even more than what Donald Trump said about the cost of energy and things of that's you know, Trump's the better option. Trump can do better numbers, but he's he's still not gonna give you the 100% accurate information. He's just not, and he has his reasons. But I'm telling you, the way I just broke it down to you, what is about to happen. That's why rates go up along with prices, especially housing. You see a lot of people homeless. You see a lot of people struggling. This is not an individual's game no more. This also goes into the gender war, which extends to red pill content. This is not an individual game no more. And for everybody that had a gripe against 50-50, everybody that had a gripe against what a man's supposed to pay for, he's supposed to pay for everything, this and that. Well, you're about to find out that you've been set up, because it's not the original order. The original order is being a helpmate. Finances and the monetary system is unnatural. It's not consistent with God and the natural order. Male and female are supposed to pair up and help one another. They have different skill sets, different qualities and things they bring. But you're being corrupted by the modern world. You've been worldly, and you don't understand what's going on. And these migrants, these illegal immigrants, have different cultures than this Western culture in America. This individualism and this selfishness and these egos and lack of communication, lack of community and ability to get along and to understand group economics, strength in numbers, group efforts, they don't think like you. So they will take these minimum wage, the $10, the $12 an hour. They will take it and they will come in groups and they will pair up in one dwelling and they will all put forth an effort and put money together. And see, the demon Democrats know this. They know you don't want to do that. They know you are competing on a certain level. They know you want to be an individual. They know you have an ego. Y'all are high value men and high value women, high functioning men and high functioning women versus the low. They know these things. And they're going to do it at the expense of you, and they're going to take your money. So I'm just here to tell you, like, Donald Trump, what the Democratic Party has done, what this current administration has done, they have stolen from the American taxpayer. And you need to investigate and calculate how much money was given to illegal immigrants and returned it to the American people. It's just not about you getting in office anymore. There are damages that need to be paid. And every American, whether white, black, legal Americans, especially legal, historically been here and paid their dues and put in the work and came here the right way as well, deserves reparations. There's also should be a recall on funding Ukraine and these other places, these foreign affairs, these wars, or these countries. Needs to be a recall on that. That's a misuse of taxpayer money. America first. There is a demand for reparations, punitive damages based upon this current administration alone and what they have done. This needs to go viral. Y'all need to rally around this. Y'all need to be in an uproar. Y'all need to demand um, a convention, a council. You need to meet with Donald Trump. You need to stay away from the Democratic Party about this. This needs to be done. This is one of the major critical things that can save America. All that money that was stolen and given away to strangers and foreigners and illegal immigrants. And they've done other things with the taxpayer money that you don't know about. I'm going to get out of here. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Definitely spread this and understand this. It's your boy Zulu Gullah, and I'll be back. I'll talk to y'all later. Tap in probably tomorrow. Yeah. All right now.